Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 8 of Fights in Tight Spaces. Once again I'm recording quite late at night, so I'm being a little bit quiet as to try not to wake other people up in the house. At the end of the last video we got right to the end of, is this the third stage? Yeah, the third stage. And we are about to do the boss fight on the rooftop. So we have 5 enhanced targets, rewards equals question mark, and health, because obviously if you take the boss out within a certain number of turns you always get some health back. So it's another rooftop map, so there are ways to knock people out of the ring, and again we have a boss much like the other ones. The only thing you have to do is to defeat the boss. You don't have to take everybody else out. So this is the ninja boss, heavily armored. So he has a spiked kick that deals 15 damage up to 3 tiles away, which is pretty much the same as the ninjas. The ninjas have a kick that deals 15 damage up to 3 tiles away. He has a kick that deals damage up to 3 tiles away. The difference he has is he has spiked armor. So every turn he gains 16 armor, and it deals 6 damage for every incoming attack while he has block. So if he doesn't have any armor, then we don't take any damage for hitting him. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. The best way to get rid of him is to shove him out of the ring. That's ideally what we want to go through. So we're probably going to have to engineer this to work for us. We do want to try and get as many people out as we can. So let's move in here with a shift. And let's just roll throw behind this guy. And then we could emergency move here, and we've still got 2 left, so we could long strike you, and then we could front kick you. Puts you in the target of that guy. Again, more bad guys will continue to come in, so now we've got a flurry here, which might be worth picking up. We've got a slip, we've got a push. So it might be worth just getting out of the way. Let's go ahead and get the flurry. Might as well, because this guy is currently incapacitated. So the flurry costs 3 momentum, but for hitting this guy 4 times we'll gain 4 momentum. So it was worth doing it just for the net gain on momentum. We can slip in front of him. We can quick strike, and let's just use that combo boost now, because the combo's at 80. I don't usually have a combo this high, so let's just boost that up. It's maxed out now anyway, and we'll just push you back a little bit. You're still stunned anyway. Okay, so people repositioning a little bit. I'd like to be able to push somebody out, but I'm just not getting anybody close enough to the edge. We've got another throw that we could do here. And I do have a dash. This is just a normal throw. I'm going to use that throw. I mean, I know I'm not exactly going for the boss here. But I find the best way of dealing with this boss is to just try and stay out of the way and do some damage to the other guys until the boss presents himself in an opportunity, presents an opportunity for you to do something. I don't want to hit this guy with throat punch, because it won't do enough to stop him hitting me. And yeah, because he's got too much armor. So he'll turn to face me, and we do not want that to happen. I could theoretically push him backwards, but I think we'll just wait. I've got a slip here, and I've got a good combo finisher. And this guy is stunned. So we can use jumping back kick, take him out. It's worth doing because it's not a combo finisher, so it doesn't cost us anything. I think the best thing for me to do here is to move here and use my combo finisher on you. So I'm just trying to clear the way a little bit, really. I don't know, maybe this guy doesn't get anybody else back in. Let's go ahead and use that. So it's actually upgraded step. So step is free for the duration of this fight, which is not a bad thing. You've got 45 health, which is a real pain in the hoop. You only have a range of 1 though, don't you? You do have a range of 3, so I don't want to stand in your way for too long. I guess what I should do here is use front kick, because that will move me forward, so I'm no longer in range for being hit by the boss. And then I'm better off using the throwing knife, because the throwing knife does more damage. And because the step is free, I can use that just to move out of the attack range there. So the boss is still farting around, which is a little bit annoying. I do have... Right, let's use hook kick first, so we gain momentum on the next turn. We will use rising knee to knock you out of the arena. Not that we needed to. And then I'm just going to shift to the side because I want him to come closer to me. I need to bait him in, basically. Bait him in or take him out in like a single hit. Again, I'm just going to see if he comes forward. Right, he's next to me. That's good. Give me a slip and a push. I do have a right spin kick, which is the opposite to what I need. He's got a little bit too much health for me. So I'm just going to be sort of trying to dash around him at the minute. We've already gone past... No, there are 2 turns actually. It might be doable. He is up against a wall. He can't go any further that way. Yeah, I just really want him to move... I mean, to be fair, completing it within 2 turns just gives us some health. And we're already at max health, so I don't need to do that. So I don't know if he's going to do it. He might just keep moving this way, which I feel he will. Ideally, I want to get 2 movement abilities, but I don't think it's going to let me have that. What I could do, actually, it requires us getting a block if I don't want to take any damage, or at least a counter. Have I got anything that can hit from... Well, I've got throwing knife. Let me just quickly counter, because I don't even know if this is going to work. Yeah, I didn't take any damage from the ranged attack. I see I've got a push, but I don't have any ability to get at the side of him. The AI is being quite annoying, really. Yeah, so it's always... You notice that it always gives me 1 movement card. I very rarely get 2 movement cards. I always get 1. So quick block does 6, but again, I can't hit him with anything. All of these are combo finishers. If I had 2 movement cards, I could close this gap, but it's not letting me do that. I've got a long counter. I've got a dash. Again, though, I can't get close enough to hit him with anything. I mean, I could just go in and risk taking some damage, but I don't want to. There's a very specific reason for that. So I've got a long strike. Right, if I hit him with a long strike, do I take damage? Let's just do it for science. Yes, I do. So, you know, even whatever range, I still take damage from it. He can be downed, I think, because he's not classed as a heavy. Sorry if this whole thing of me just ducking backwards and forwards is becoming a little bit boring. I'll be honest, it is for me as well, but I'm just trying to do this efficiently without taking a ton of damage. And it's been very difficult to get him to come over to where I want him to, so I can take him out of the arena. Yeah. Okay, that's slightly better. He's up against the wall. Do I have something that will push? Well, actually, yes, I do. I have a wall jump punch, but no wall to jump off to attack him. But if he stays on that side, which he is doing, that's very nice of him, very accommodating. Just give me a front kick or a push. I've got a push. So shift and push, which doesn't do any damage because he doesn't hit a wall. So I didn't get the 20 health, but we are done. So now we've got 3 rewards to choose from. Reward cards are automatically upgraded if an upgrade is available. That's quite nice. Twitchy, combo never drops below 1. That has some utility, but isn't always that useful. Recover 6 health on completion of a fight. That I do like. Now, it's going to say we've got too many and ask us to remove one in a minute, I'm sure. But we are now on to the next one. So we've done the first 3. We're now on to number 4. Yep, so too many enhancements. Now, there's one that we said was a crappy one, which is the 3 block per turn one, really. I mean, that has helped us a little bit, I suppose. But I think it's the one least useful. So we've got a fight in an elevator, 3 targets. So we've got some new guys here. These are gangsters. They have a close range, so 1 tile. Strike, dealing 10 damage, and they have a counter. So they basically attack incoming attackers within 1 tile range. They don't turn to face the attacker, but they don't need to because it's a counter attack. So got to be careful what we do here. Again, when I wanted multiple movement cards in a turn, I didn't get one. Here, I start with dash, slip, and step, plus emergency move. And charge, technically, is a movement card, and so is roll throw, to some degree. So yeah, not entirely useful there. So I'm going to step back and let them rearrange. Again, the best thing to do where possible is to just be able to push them out of the arena here. Now, I don't have a block either. I'd really like to get a block. Because I want to be able to hit them without taking too much damage. Okay, got an option here. Can go for the throat punch. That's a stun, so now we can't hit back. We have flurry. So we'll play the flurry. We'll need all 4 of them to take him out. There we go. That leaves us with a combo finisher that'll do 18 damage. But I think what I'm just going to do is shift into this target, and then I'm going to left spin kick. So again, he can't counter because he's not next to me, and he's standing over the space where the bad guy was going to spawn in. So that's not too bad. So he's got 22 health. Can we take him out on this turn? Unfortunately not. I can move back onto this tile, stop that guy from spawning. So without moving forwards, what can we do? Well, we can do a long strike. He can't counter that. He's now got 16. Can I do anything about that? Not really. Not unless I want to take a hit, which I don't. So he has to move towards me. Wall jump punch for 40. He's now well and truly out. Oh, that charge strike. Let's just go and step to the middle. It'll put us in a better position to deal with this last one. So, front kick and a right spin kick. Don't really have the range to take him out, so I guess I'm just going to do this and right spin kick him into the middle. At least he doesn't recover any health, he doesn't have any armor or anything like that. So he's got 22 health. Field promotion, I mean, it's probably pointless, but let's do it anyway. Don't even know what it upgraded. I don't think it upgraded anything. I could do... I mean, I've got another right spin kick, I suppose. Just keep cheesing him with that. He's down to 10 health, so I can probably take him out on the next turn with a single hit. Didn't get the extra gold, unfortunately. So we can just go and use the front kick because he'll hit the wall, so it's a total of 10 damage, and he's out. So we didn't get the 30, but again, this bounty perk is very nice. So our rewards are shove. Push a target one tile to the left or right of their current position. Duplicate the next card played. Or, do you know what? I prefer the counter. It's a bit boring. It's a bit basic. We've already got some in the deck, but I think we need a bit more. They're a bit more useful. I'd still like to head towards medical, which means we've got to come in through the corridor, which means we need to come in through the sun deck or the suite. So we've got to go through the hotel room, which I always prefer to events anyway. So, 4 targets, not enhanced. Now, I think this is where there's one particular bad guy that I really detest, and I think this is where they start showing up, because they're a right pain. They're not here at this particular moment, so maybe it's further on. So what have we got here? We've got these same guys again. We've got the gangsters that we just had in the elevator, but we've also got the batters. The batters have a 2-tile range, and they can boost ally damage, so they increase all other enemies' damage by 1. So we want to try and take them out as quick as we can. Let's go ahead and use that field promotion. Might upgrade something useful. It didn't. You're going to do 12 damage. We do have... Oh, we've got an upgraded block here. So we could just go for the block. Use the block. Use the quick kick just to do some damage, and he'll hit the bed. He'll retaliate, but we have... save some health, and then we'll use slip just so that he can't hit us again. That was about the best thing that I could sort of think to do there, really. Complete the level within 5 turns. Again, it's not likely that it's going to happen. So I don't like that 14 damage. He does damage 2 tiles away. Not a lot of options here. Now, at least this guy doesn't have a counter attack. He's only got 26 health. And I can shift behind him, technically. But it's probably not worth it, so I think what I'm going to do is just back up. So they're all getting these damage ups. Now then. We've got Flurry. Flurry is nice. So, he does turn to face me, that's fine. We've got more than enough damage with Flurry to take him out, and we're gaining momentum. So, we can just hammer fist... You know what we can do? I think if we just push him into the guy behind, because he'll do damage to the guy behind, he'll take 4 damage anyway. And then we use Hammer Fist. Now, I could emergency move and throw one of these guys to take them out, and that's probably not a bad idea. So I'm going to emergency move in front of this guy, and I'm going to throw him. Right, what are our options at this point? Well, you've got 16 health. I think we go with the rising kick first, because sorry, with the hook kick, because we want to be able to get that extra momentum next turn. If I slip over here diagonally, I can just push this one straight out of the door, so there's another problem solved. I can go with a rising knee here. Or we can go with the spin kick. Just probably going to do the spin kick because it keeps me in the same position here. And I'm not going to advance. So now I've got to deal with you. 26 health. Charge strike. 80 damage. See ya, fella. So we actually completed that within the 6 turns as well. Very nice. So we get split kick. This is a 1 momentum cost, 1 tile range kick that does 12 damage in 2 different directions. Tough it out, gain 50% extra block while the card is in my hand, so we don't actually have to play the card. But one of my favourite cards is Heal Self. Restore 8 health immediately. Very, very nice card, because you can only use it once per fight, But you know, if you get through several fights without taking any damage, but you're not at max health, you can just play it whenever you've got nothing else to play, and just keep yourself topped up. So that really is one of my favourite cards, and I'm glad to have that in the deck. So we need to go through either the Sun deck or the Suite. This one is a fight with 6, so they're both fights with 6. This one has enhanced targets. I'd rather go for the Sun deck because I want to try and up my max health. I always want to try and up my max health. So that is where we're going to be going next, but we'll be doing that on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you're still enjoying Fights in Tight Spaces. I'm really enjoying playing it. I really do like this game, even though it's still in early access. If you are enjoying it, please once again consider leaving a like on the video because it really does help the channel to grow, and it's very much appreciated. So I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.